What's up? Welcome to tonight's Soldier Smoke Break. Tonight, I want y'all to get to know more about me, a little bit more, because I'm on a search for people who share the same energy as me. So, I'm gonna do that with a very little spontaneous, fun way. I don't take it as serious as other people take it, but astrology is a good way to get to know people. And I'm just use that as a way to connect with y'all. With that being said, we're gonna go into Taurus because I'm a Taurus. I was born May 9th. I'm a Taurus and the second deacon of Taurus at that. So I'm a type of teacher in a way. But anyway, my moon sign is Aquarius, my rising is Sagittarius, so that's a lot of intense energies going on. With that being said, a lot of people can't keep up with my intensity and then at the same time my chillness. It's a chill intensity, as a matter of fact, I'll call it that. But with that being said, I'm gonna go down the list of compatibility with Taurus for one, and then after I go down there, I'm gonna just pretty much give my opinion of the sign. And we're gonna start with Pisces, just because a lot of Pisces and shit I've been finding Pisces to be very interesting lately for some reason. Just because of the fact that there's this sort of natural kindness. It's very pleasing to a Taurus. It's kind of beautiful to see that kind of kindness and love inside of people. But then the ultra side of that, they have a very dark side too, like Pisces. It's very scary, kind of, because you don't really, Tauruses, we like to know what people are thinking in a way. So, you can't really understand them 100%, kind of. It's kind of like Aquarius, but on the other side of it, where it's emotionally. Pisces don't want to be understood emotionally, and that kind of freaks me out personally. But with that being said, I would give the compatibility with Taurus and Pisces about 6 out of 10. Next, Aquarius. Now, this might be kind of biased for me because I have an Aquarius moon, like I said, but Aquarius and Taurus is overall. What's up, Money Beats, with my family? I'm gonna definitely be trying to buy some beats off you soon, bro. I'm about to start making, got this mic, about to drop some EPs next year. But yeah, we're gonna talk about that anyway. But yeah, Tauruses and Cancers / Leo cusp people. That's a good thing. Taurus women, because I know you're a man. Taurus women and Cancer Leo cusp men would get along very well in a social setting. But when they get alone and shit, it will kind of get awkward because Cancer Leos are very in a way, sometimes indifferent. Very kind and loyal. And so Taurus are loyal as fuck too, so that would be a really good, cool match for friendship more than anything. But that's just because of the Leo side of it. If it was just Cancer and Taurus, it would be a really good match. But the Leo side of it, I'm not saying that it's messing it up. It's kind of making it more too intense. But Tauruses, I'm gonna go back. Tauruses and Aquariuses, Taurus and Aquarius are a pretty weird matchup. It's probably not gonna work long term. It's probably just gonna be like some mysterious infatuation type shit where maybe the Taurus can get away with using their charm or some shit to get the Aquarius or vice versa. But after they really get to the in-depth conversations and shit, then if you ain't really got no good moon sign or like other energies in the chart, then Aquarius and the Taurus would make a very weird. They probably wouldn't even be able to be friends. Because, I mean, only way they would be friends is on like intellectual levels. But with that being said, I would give like the rating between the Taurus and the Aquarius, like relationships, not talking about love, talking about all relationships. I would give it about a five, yeah, just because of that. But I'm gonna go to Capricorn and Taurus. Personally, me as a Taurus, I find every Capricorn I meet to be funny as fuck. I don't know why. I don't know why I find Capricorns funny. But these two songs get along just based off the shit that they do. They do the same shit. They don't think the same way. They don't. It's very opposite thinking in a way, as a matter of fact. But they do the same shit, which makes it so easy to get along, bro. And both of them like doing stuff. So I'm gonna give that relationship like 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, maybe 8 out of 10. Yeah, Taurus and Sagittarius is. Now, Tauruses are very, like, intellectually charmed by Sagittarius because of their freedom and nature. You feel me? Like, it's beautiful. We cherish that as a Taurus. Like, we see the beauty and love and, you know, the art and everything. So, the Sagittarius' energy would be very intellectually charming to us. But, you know, once we sat down with them and tried to have a conversation, you know, everything they talk about is very real and felt. It's passionate. And what they talking about is passionate. But it's like them themselves are very vague in a way. And that creeps the fuck out of the Taurus. Like the vagueness of the personality and the ego of the Sagittarius is so weird because they have an ego and a defensive ego, but they don't have like an actual like self, I guess. It's like they don't want to make everybody else happy, so they don't really have a self. So I would give like the Sagittarius and the Taurus rating like 5 out of 10. Only reason that would be even be able to be jiggy at all is because of the fact that, you feel me, the Taurus is natural and both of them could probably do like a bunch of like adventurous stuff together. That's it. Scorpio and Taurus. Scorpio and Taurus 10 out of 10 just because Scorpios and Tauruses, they do the same, they do a little bit of the same stuff, but not everything the same, which makes it like interesting. It makes it like both of them have like a very charming effect on each other. But even more so, they both are interested in like, oh yeah, I'm a Taurus. I'm definitely a Taurus, sun sign. I'm a Taurus sign, Aquarius moon, and a Sagittarius rising, Venus and Gemini, Mars and Taurus, blah blah blah. But yeah, Taurus and Scorpio would be a 10 out of 10. Also because of the fact that all of them, I mean, both of them, not all of them, both of them think the same way. They live the same way. They want to be secure and they want to find like a good comfort zone. And once they both find the same things comfortable in a way. So that's 10 out of 10 because they face obstacles together. They build, they talk about shit. They can do everything together. Only thing that will probably be fucked up there is they both have to take space from each other. Like there has to be space taken because like they don't really get to spend much time together. Also, adventure and naturalness. Both of them crave naturalness. Both of them like the naturalness in people. Oh yeah, and there's a pride there. You right. She right. Like there's a pride there, like a pride of like actually trying to live. Like we're trying to do something. Like and they both want to like live off each other. Like that's Mars and Venus. That means love and work. You feel me? So next we're gonna get to Taurus and motherfucking Virgo. No, Libra, I mean. Taurus and Libra. 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Libra is like so beautiful overall because they get along with everybody and they actually stand for justice just because of the fact that they balance everything out. You feel me? Like both of them are Venetian, so they like to get involved in like the pleasures of life and they like to enjoy shit together. And if you could do that, you good. If you can enjoy shit with somebody, that means that's all you need. So the only thing that would be weird is the same thing that with Sagittarius. Libra kind of got that vagueness, but they have so many other qualities to make up for it. It's like with a Taurus, at least, it's like it doesn't matter. Virgo and Taurus, it's like 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Virgo is like very organized, and Taurus always like to organize shit. Once it's organized, Taurus can easily take care of it. And that's what they love about Virgos. Like they organize and they want to help, you feel me, help you accomplish your goals, but also build something for themselves because they're helping people with service. And then also, it's a lot of commitment and loyalty there. That's automatically gonna make it fuck with each other because it's like if you ain't got when the Taurus wake up in the morning, they got a certain list of people who they fuck with, and they can hit those motherfuckers up, and they gonna see like starting from 1 to 10, they gonna hit those motherfuckers up in that order based on who they fuck with first. And you feel me? The Virgo will be on the list every day just because they gonna be there. They gonna be there. If you call them, they reliable as fuck. Like, hey, I'm picking up the phone, they gonna be there. But anyway, Leo and Taurus, like I find like Leo and Taurus to be like an 8 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. But people don't understand this relationship at all. Like it's a real like deep relationship, and it just requires a lot of space, like Scorpio, just because like you feel me, it's intense energies, and they both do stuff the same way, but it's like the stuff that they do is so different. Like Taurus is way more reserved than Leo's, passionately and everything else. Like Tauruses are able to maintain their passion and display it like in an organized manner. And I don't think like Leos can really understand that, and vice versa. Like the way that Leos can manipulate other people with their own ego. Like Tauruses are like interested by that, very interested by that, and can even be swept over by it by the Leo's charm and shit. But once they actually get to know them, it's kind of like, damn, that's weird. But I love you still, you feel me? And the charm is still there, so it's like, okay, I'll sit right here and listen to you talk about yourself. But the thing is, both of them get along so well just because of the fact that, once again, there's the reliability, but also and the loyalty, but also there's like the artistic, creative, like bond that they have. Both of them create a lot, and both of them love art. So every time they're gonna make the dopest shit just because they're doing the same shit and they do stuff the same way, but they saying different shit and it matches each other over time. So that's perfect. Cancer and Taurus, it's like a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, just because Tauruses love like charm, but they also love comfort. Like, and once you're comforted, then everything is perfect for Taurus. Like, we just like, damn, comfort, that's perfect. And it's like, if you don't have a strong moon sign that goes against that, then overall, you with Cancer, you can just like end up fucking around like being lazy as fuck just because of the fact that they take care of everything so well. But your motivation as a Taurus helps you match that and exceed it. You feel me? Because it's so easy. It's already laid out. It's traditional. Alright, Gemini Taurus, I'll get at like a 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 7 out of 10, certain relationships, certain terms. But overall, it's just because of the inconsistencies and like the impossessiveness of a Gemini. But the bond there is cool because of the fact that Geminis want to do a bunch of shit and Taurus is like can get into that shit eventually. Like, oh yeah, you want to do a bunch of shit? Let's go out and do that shit. Have fun. You feel me? Adventure and like explore stuff. Both of them share that same thing in common. And both of them are very artistic too and have a creative drive. Both of them have intuition, but it's like in totally different ways. Taurus with their own Taurus, that's gonna be basically 10 out of 10 to 8 out of 10 between there, because it's basically a reflection. You got your reflection right here in front of you, and it's perfect. Like, y'all can build and grow, and based on your moonshines, you can build and grow and be steady, and even like try different things like at the same time and be adventurous and be secure, and everything will be perfect. So that's like the perfect reflection almost of a Taurus with a Taurus. And the Taurus with Aries, that's like a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Both energies are the same thing as Taurus. I mean, both energies are the same thing with Gemini, except there's a little bit more consistency and passion inside of the relationship. So it makes you basically more entertained by it and charmed as a Taurus. Like, you can be hypnotized by it, like the fire. But eventually, like, everything just settles down and you realize, like, you gotta take care of this person, you love this person, and you wanna help this person, and you gotta be there for this person. So, the consistency and stability of Taurus it pretty much trampoline a Aries into doing what they need to do. They just gotta goddamn find a way to work that shit out. With that being said, the soul jars, you feel me? Just a little small strategy shit, because I'm high as fuck, and yeah, peace.